Hello and welcome back to MBAbullshit.com. Our topic for this video is future value, also known as FV. Okay? So, before anything else, remember that you can always go back to MBAbullshit.com for free tutorial lessons for business students of college, BBA, or MBA, or for executives who'd like refreshers on topics they may have already known in the past, or they just want to learn basic MBA concepts. Maybe they don't have time for MBAs, or maybe you are a non-business moron like me before. Maybe you're an artist or a doctor or whatever, and you'd like to learn business concepts for your art business or anything that you might need these MBA concepts for. Alright? So, let's cut right to the chase. Okay, now, most professors will start out by teaching the future value using this scary bullshit formula over here. Alright? Now, I know it looks scary and intimidating, but don't panic. I want you to first remove this formula from your brains for now. And instead, I want you to listen to a story. I'm going to tell you a quick story right now. Alright? Now, let's say that today I give you $200. Okay? I give you $200. And you use this $200 and you deposit it in a bank. Okay? You deposit it in the bank, and the bank will give you a 6% interest rate, and you keep your $200 in the bank for 7 years. The question now is, how much will you have after this 7 years? Okay? I think it's quite easy. Well, maybe not yet, but I'll tell you the answer. And the answer is you will have $300. Okay? If you put $200 in a bank for 7 years and you get 6% interest, then you will have $300 after that 7 years. So the next question is, how did I compute this $300? Did I just guess it? Or did I compute it? The answer is I computed it. So, what formula did I use to compute it? Well, it's very simple, and I used this formula, which we already saw in the beginning. Alright? Again, don't panic. Don't panic. This is a very simple formula once we cut through the bullshit and I show you how easy it is. Okay? So, first of all, going back here, this amount that we're looking for is actually called future value. And it's written as FV. And this FV is exactly the same as the FV that you see in the formula up here. Okay? Now, something to remember, this FV is only one variable. Alright? It is one variable. You might have learned in your earlier days as a child or in high school that FV means two variables, F and V, and that FV means F multiplied by V. Right? Multiplied by V. Okay? But no, in our case, it is just one simple variable. Alright? So now let's move on. This $200 that I'm giving you today, okay, is called the present value. Present means today. Alright? So $200 is known as the present value, and it is written as PV. Again, This is just one variable, PV, and that is the same variable that you see up there in the formula as PV. Alright, next, this interest rate over here is 6%, and it's written as the letter R. Okay? It's written as the letter R, and that is the same R that you see up there in the formula. Next, we know about the number of years. We know it's number 7, and the number of years is written as the letter N. N stands for number, and it is the same N that you see up there in the formula. Okay, so it's simple. Now, using this formula up here and using these values over here, it's now very simple to use these values and to plug them into this formula over here. So 200, as we know, is PV. It ends up going over here. The R, as we know, is 6%, and it ends up going over here. The N, as we know, is 7, and it ends up going over here. Alright? So it looks pretty messy right now, but if we write it down neatly and clearly, it'll look like this. Alright? So $200 is the present value. 0.06 means 6%, and the number of years was 7, and so that goes up here as the exponent value over here. Now remember, 6% is written as 0.06, okay? It is not written as 0.6, okay? 0.6 means 60%, but 0.06 means 6%. Alright? So now using this formula and using these values, we'll come up with a simpler formula looking like this, and in the end we will find our $300. See? So that's how simple it is. It was as simple as that, using this formula, which looked scary, but as you see, it is actually very simple. So remember, you can always go back to mbabullshit.com for more free videos on business topics, and they'll be explained very clearly. I hope you learned a lot from this, and I hope you enjoyed the video. Remember to please retweet us if you liked what you saw today, and if you learned something. Alright, goodbye.